like this shirt is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
Overrated.
Pretty boy.
A bitch. Soft.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around? No, shut up. No.
Yes, people, we're back, man. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Terrell Gunner TV. We're here, we're live, we're active as always. Guys, make sure you guys are hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel every single time. Smash the likes and subscribe, all of that stuff, as you guys know what it is. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Terrell Gunner TV, all three socials. You might know the thing, you might know the vibes, etc., etc. Big up to everyone that's here. Get me to 600 subs as well. That's the next journey, 600 subs. The road to 1K. We're going to get there, guys. Don't worry, we're going to get there. But people, you guys know what it is. Smash the like, subscribe, and yeah, man, we're back to channel. I was going to go live this morning, but guys, I woke up so late. I was meant to be somewhere at a certain time. And bro, I got up so late. Guys, there are 7 of you guys in here, so make sure you guys are smashing that like button every single time. But yeah, I woke up so late. It was crazy. Like, bro, it was madness. So yeah, I had to move the stream to now, for this afternoon. So yeah, but yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, listen, we're going to talk about the game last night, of course, and obviously look ahead to the Man City game on Sunday as well. So we're going to speak about that as well. But yeah, people, like I said, smash the likes, follow me on all 3 socials, and yeah. But last night, the performance. Now let's start with the performance-wise, because yes, we won the game, but there was certain stuff that I was not impressed with. Like, for example, you know, the starting lineup. There was I was not happy with the lineup. But yesterday before I went live for my watch along, and big up to everyone that was here for the watch along, by the way. Big up to all you guys that joined me in the watch along yesterday. You man are legends, so big up. And yesterday the lineup, we're gonna start on that one. The lineup, yeah, the midfield. I spoke about this the last time, guys. Remember when we played Liverpool at Anfield? We all remember the midfield: Moreno, Zubimendi, Rice. I didn't want to see that again. I didn't want to see that ever again after the Anfield game. He went with that midfield 3. He technically played 3 DMs yesterday because Miguel Moreno can play in that DM role as well. So can Declan Rice and so can Zubimendi. But we all know, Miguel Moreno's best position is around in the role, in the false 9 role. You know, his finishing is brilliant. I think, like, we've seen already, if you put him in that, you know, in that around that false 9 role, you could get a bit more out of him and stuff like that. But for me, I thought it was a joke yesterday of the lineup that we started yesterday. I was not really a fan of it, especially when I saw that midfield lineup. I did say on the preview as well that if you're going to play a front 3 of Madueke, Gyökeres, and Eze on the left, yeah, especially Eze on the left wing, you've got to put Ethan in that 10 role. You have to, because we can't go over midfield 3 of Moreno, Zubimendi, and Rice when there's no creativity. Like, where's the creativity coming from? Where? We got to be honest. I didn't really see it. Like, let's be honest. We barely saw nothing yesterday in that game. In the first half, we were shocking. We were shambolic. Like, it was diabolical what I was watching in the first half. Bilbao pressed the living fuck out of us yesterday in that first half. That first 80 minutes, we got pressed. Like, bro, guys, it was peak yesterday. I think Arsenal, the way how we got pressed, it was peak yesterday. It really, really was. And the fact is, yeah, the way how Arsenal got pressed, yeah, was absolutely mad. I think it was bro. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. And you know what? Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, I'm not really mad about what happened last night in the game. I'm just happy that yesterday we managed to get out with the 3 points. That's all I cared about. I said as long as we win the game, we win the game. I'm happy. Yeah, as long as we win the game. The first half, yeah, like I said, the first 80 minutes we were poor, shocking. I didn't really think that there was much creativity. Like I said, in that midfield. I feel like maybe at half time Arteta could have made the change, but he didn't. He the same player stayed on. Big up to Curtin in the chat. Big up to Curtin, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Solid performance. Don't need Moreno in the 10. Listen, big up to you, Curtin, my bro. Big up to you. Hope you're doing well. And big up to you for being here. I wouldn't say it was a solid. I'd say, yeah, cool. It's defense, because, like, yes, cool. Defensively solid yesterday. Cool. But I really say, I think the only, like I said, Eze looked like yesterday. He was one of our best players in the game. Every time you saw when he got the ball, he looked like he was going to do something. I thought Madueke was all right, but he wasn't like, he wasn't at his best like in the Forest game. I think he done all right. There was some times in the game when I'm sitting there watching, I'm saying to myself in my head, I'm like, brother, just like there's so much space there. Just take on the man like he was doing against Forest. Like I noticed a few times in the game yesterday, Madueke, instead of like trying to take on his man yesterday, he took on the fullbacks a few times, but then sometimes he went back and stuff like that. And my question is for Eberechi Eze, yeah. And this is why I said we need to bring in a left winger. This is the reason why, because there's certain things that Arteta can do here. There's options here. Like I said, that's the key word for this season for Arsenal. Options. We got options in our team. But this is why we needed to go and get a left winger, and we didn't do it. We didn't address the issue there on that left side. And I called it for the weeks of the summer. I told you guys we needed a striker. We got Gyökeres, but a striker and a left winger was the priority. Yes, we needed another 10 to obviously cover for Odegaard and bring more options in to make sure we got enough squad depth. Cool, I get that. But you can see now Eze is starting to looks like he's going to become the starting left winger. And I said before, this is why we needed a left winger, because if we did get, I don't know, a Lookman, say if we did get Rodrigo, just pretend, like for an example, if we did get Rodrigo would be starting games on the left, and then maybe we'd be seeing Eze a lot more, maybe in the 10, alongside Zubimendi and a Rice, and then you would have the front three of the Gyökeres, Rodrigo, and if Saka was fit, Saka, or Madueke, like you would have saw a bit of different stuff there. But like for me, it's like I've said so many times, and it's like the left winger for me was important. But the thing is about it, it's like now that we don't, I feel like now because we didn't get a left winger, obviously I don't mind seeing Eze playing on the left, but obviously we have to remember his position is a 10. But the way how it's looking right now, Eze could be playing maybe a lot more games down on the left, and it looks like Arteta might be trying to change him to a touchline winger. Maybe Arteta does really want to play Eze on the left wing this season, and maybe have, I don't know, Odegaard and Ethan as maybe cover. But Ethan can't be covered because one, he's not even getting no game time. Odegaard's out injured, and Eze's playing out left wing, out on the left, but he's not putting Ethan in the 10. So Ethan can't even get game time. So we can't even say Ethan's cover then, because for some reason Miguel Moreno is Odegaard's cover. That's his cover to cover for Odegaard. Okay, cool. But the performance yesterday, right? Yeah, like I said, the first half just shocking. I felt a bit sorry for Gyökeres in the game. I really, really did. And this is why I said we needed a creator in that 10 role. And when you play a midfield three of Moreno, Rice, and Zubimendi, it doesn't work. I said it on the watch along. It doesn't work. And when I saw the lineups, I was like, why is he going with that midfield three? That's not going to work because there's no 10s in there. You're leaving Ethan on the bench. Odegaard's out injured, and you're playing Eze on the left wing. Cool. But if you're going to play Eze out on the left in this game, I said it. You've got to play Ethan. You have to. And he didn't. Like, this is the issues I've got with this manager, because I feel like he's showing that he's a bit. I feel like Arteta sometimes is a bit scared to change some stuff up in certain games where you have to change it. You can't always do it. It can't always be the same stuff every single game, the same thing every game, really. But he doesn't learn from his mistakes, Mikel Arteta. That's the issue, guys. He doesn't learn from his mistakes. He sticks to one thing, he sticks to another, and then it's this, that. He doesn't change anything up. But then in the second half, guys. We come out, yes, cool. In the second half, yeah, and after we started to we started to get forward a lot. We started to create more, and I was thinking, all right, cool. We can definitely maybe get something out of this. I was in my head like, in my watch along yesterday, okay, cool, we're playing like this. We can maybe get something out of this in the second half. But then we see, boom, yeah, out of nowhere, he makes some changes. Martinelli comes on, Trossard comes on, the super subs come on, make a difference. Yes, cool. I'm still listen, Martinelli, listen, I'm happy with that what he done yesterday, but I'm not gonna come on here and say, oh, Martinelli's world class, he's back, he's this. No. Yesterday, it was just the right time, and sometimes in football this happens. You make the right change at the right time, and this happens in football. We've seen it. In football, this is literally just how football is. It's about timing and stuff like that. And Arteta timed the substitutes right. We've got to be honest. He brought them on. And I thought when Martinelli and Trossard came on, I was like, hopefully this could work. And then 36 seconds later, that flick, by the way, from Trossard as well. Brilliant, by the way, over the top for Martinelli. But Martinelli nearly messed up his run because you remember he headed it down. Then he had to like control the ball with his foot, and he nearly messed up the run. Then the shot he could have messed up as well. Luckily, there was enough power in it for Unai Simon, to not save it, and it went in. So we were lucky to get that goal. But then Trossard as well. And this is what he's been doing. And this is why I said a lot of the time, with a Trossard, this is what he does. You bring him off the bench and he just gives you that click. Boom. He gives you that, he's a clutch moment guy. He'll give you something off the bench. And that's what I say about Trossard. Like, for Arsenal right now, he's a bench player because you bring him off the bench and he starts. And we said it already, even last season, when Trossard was starting for us, when he starts for Arsenal, I've noticed he's not the same. But when you bring him off the bench, he's an impact player. Like he's an impact player. That's what he is. He's someone that can just impact games and give you some moment. And that's what he is. He's an impact player. So Trossard done his thing yesterday, come on and got his goal. Yes, he took a bit of a deflection, but he still scored. It don't matter. We won 2-0. We kept a clean sheet and I'm happy. We started off the Champions League campaign with a win, but the performance needs to be better. I said it in that game yesterday in my preview on Monday that the performance needs to be better. The performance had to be better. I wanted a better performance in the game yesterday. I really, really did. I wanted a better footballing performance. Yesterday, I thought it was just shocking, really. But I'm just happy that we got the win, and that's it, really. Because I did thought throughout watching them when we got to when we was on the 60th something minute before Arteta made the subs, I thought we was going to draw. I was saying to myself, I felt like this game could end in a draw. I feel like no one scored, but then. Literally, right before half time, before the first half ended, Bilbao had a chance. We have to remember that. We can't forget that. Bilbao did have a chance, but they put it wide. They were close. So they had a few chances of their own, but they didn't take their chances. They also fluffed some chances as well. So it wasn't just Arsenal. Yesterday, I thought and I noticed some of the games as well, by the way. I feel like this season, was the first game I think that I've seen Arsenal give away a lot of the ball yesterday. In that game, because we got pressed so much, I feel like in the second half, this was right before half time in the first half. So literally before the first half ended, there was a pass that Gabriel tried to do and he literally passed it to him. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Just don't give the ball away like that there. That was just a silly mistake there, but luckily it didn't end in a goal. So we got away with a few last night. I'm not gonna lie, we did, because I feel like yesterday, like I said, there was stuff that Arsenal could have went wrong, and you never know, could have never went Arsenal's way and stuff like that. Big up to Shamal in the chat as well. I gotta go. Yeah, no problem, man. Big up for Shamal for passing through, my bro. Big up to you. Hope you're doing well. But like I said, so moving forward, like I said, going into this City game now. This City game is a massive game on Sunday. We got to win. The preview for that game, I'll be live on Friday, so make sure you guys are there on Friday. For the preview, I'll be live covering the preview, so make sure you guys are active on the channel for that. So we'll be going live on Friday for the preview. So just make sure you guys have that notification bell on as well, so you don't miss a video, stream, whatever. Make sure you guys are doing that, all of that stuff, man. Make sure you guys have a notification bell on so you guys don't miss a video and stuff like that. So big up to you guys, and make sure you guys are hitting that like button and the subscribe button every single time. But preview on Friday, so like I said, make sure you guys are there for that. Massive game on Sunday now for Arsenal. Massive game. Manchester City, obviously they're going to be coming into this game with a bit of momentum now. Obviously bouncing back to their defeat before the international break when they lost 2-1 away to Brighton. That Manchester derby result has given them a bit. Obviously, they're playing tomorrow, so obviously the game could work. It does go in Arsenal's favour a little bit. Plus, because how City play on Thursday tomorrow in the Champions League. So we got a longer break and rest and more time to prepare for the game on Sunday. So City would only have only Friday and Saturday really just to prepare for the game. So we have to remember that still. I feel like we're going to have a lot of more momentum and stuff going into this game for City. But literally in the City game over the weekend, the performance has to be better, man. I think it is going to be a tricky game. I feel like I said, they're going to be coming into this game with a bit of confidence now after that Manchester Derby win. That's definitely given I think their team a bit of that boost. It's like, you know what? If we play like this, we can get results. And that's what football's about. You want to win in football. That's what it's about, is winning. Winning trophies as well is the main part. Trophies. Arteta. So yeah, that's the word. Trophies this season. That's the key word for Arsenal. Trophies. So yeah. That's the key word for Arsenal this season. So yeah, let's hope we pick up a trophy and hopefully we get some silverware at the end of the season. The fingers crossed that does happen, man. Let's just hope. Fingers crossed, man. But yeah. Man City over the weekend. I was actually surprised, to be honest, but before we get into the Man City game, I was actually surprised how Nketiah didn't really start yesterday. I thought maybe Arteta was going to start him, but nah, stuff like that. But he did get a few minutes, but it wasn't a lot though. He literally came on in the 90th minute, and then we had like 6 added minutes left. So he only played like 6 minutes of the game. So it wasn't really enough. But I'm hoping soon he'll get more chances to play. Surely maybe in this game Arteta plays Nketiah, maybe he starts left back, you know, but I don't think so. I think Calafiori has actually been doing well so far to start. I'm not overgassing, I'm just saying he's doing well. So yeah, I think he's doing all right, doing well. I'm not going to overgas it, of course, but he has actually been doing all right, still Calafiori. So I'm not going to hate on it and say, oh, he's been doing crap and stuff like this. I think he's done all right still. So yeah, I think he's literally done all right. So yeah, I don't know if Nketiah starts for the City game. He might come off the bench, maybe and get maybe a bit longer on the pitch, because yesterday he only got like 6 minutes on the pitch, and that wasn't enough for me to see what he's all about. Can he do it in the obviously, you know, didn't he play in the Champions League of Leverkusen or not? I don't even know if he has, but obviously he has European experience. I think he was there when they played in the Europa League when he was there as well, I'm pretty sure. So he's definitely gonna have a bit of experience playing in Europe. So yeah, Curtin says we have better chance in the UCL than the league. I feel. You think we have a better chance in the UCL? Listen, yeah, but to be honest, yeah, because we've seen it over the years. It is true. To win the Champions League, everyone says it, and I say it all the time as well. Like, this is a thing that everyone literally knows nowadays. Like, and to win the Champions League, you don't need to have a good squad. You don't, because we've seen over the season, like back in 2020 when in the final, like the journey to the final for Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea won the Champions League with Kai Havertz and Timo Werner in their team, and Mason Mount was cooking that season as well. He was bagging goals, yeah. And Chelsea's team wasn't even like that good. Like, I wouldn't say like high elite and stuff like that, but their team wasn't great. Like, their team, yeah, they got to the Champions League with them players and they managed to win it. And we've seen it over the years, like in football for the Champions League, but in the league, you've got to be consistent. You have to be consistent over a 38-game season. You have to if you to win that Premier League. Like last season, look at Liverpool. Look how far they were, yeah. And towards when there was like a couple games left to play, yeah. Remember, yes, they lost a few, but they didn't care because they won the league already. Like, this didn't bother them. Like, they weren't taking the games on serious. They took the foot off the gas for the rest of the games. Like, what are we doing here? So, like, in the Champions League, right, I agree with Curtin there because, like, Arsenal's squad right now, yes, cool, but our squad is definitely good enough to win trophies. It is. I've said it already, but I've said it already as well, yeah. I feel like this manager's holding us back. He is, because no one can sit here and tell us, yeah, that our squad is not good enough to win anything. Our squad is good enough to win trophies. It can. I think if you bring in a winner manager that can coach and get the best out of these players, I think that manager, whoever that is, whoever it be, after Arteta, could get us over the line if we brought in a manager of a CV, a winner manager, and, you know, that could have a group like this, get them over the line. I think if you get a good manager and you could get that. So, yeah, I think you could get that. Sorry about that, guys, man, because honestly, bro, I woke up so early. Not early, I woke up late, and like the way I woke up, I just didn't want to get up. I had to because I was late where I'd go, so I had to get up quickly as possible, man. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, to win the Champions League, you don't need a good squad. Also, like like I said, we went to the semi-finals last season. We got to the semis with Miguel Moreno up front for a while. More Havertz was all injured, and it worked. It paid off. He played up front and he bagged goals. I think he got like 8 goals for us up front when we put him up front. It was crazy. This guy was bagging. So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely mad sometimes, man. It's crazy football is these days still. It's actually mad. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I agree with Curtis. I feel like Arsenal do have a chance in the Champions League, but I don't think we'll win it. But I feel like we do have a chance. Like you can't say Arsenal though. I feel like we do have a chance, but we're not going to win it. I just know that for a fact. But we definitely have to win a trophy this season. Like, there's no excuses. I've said it already. There's no excuses. Like we got to win a trophy this season. Like whatever happens, a trophy must be delivered come the end of the season. I want to see my club be doing this at the end of the season, lifting a trophy like that. Just win something, man. That's it. Like, come on, man. Just win us a trophy. Dying for a trophy, man. We're starving out here. We need to start picking up silverware if we want to keep some of these players in our squad as well. So yeah, we have to remember that still. But yeah, trophy is a must this season. A trophy is a must. We got to win something this season. Have to now. Like last season, there was no excuses. But this manager, they've even backed to even more. He got more money. Berta's come in and obviously brought in the signings as well. There's no excuses, man. He's got the options now. The depth option, defense. Got midfielders that he could cover around, rotate. Eze's in, Madueke, Gyökeres, Nketiah, Zubimendi. Options now. Options. Kepa, backup keeper. We got options now. So like I said, no excuses for this manager. None. No excuses no more. There's literally no excuses. No more. No excuses. So yeah. Let's see what happens with that. But yeah, like I'm saying, Champions League and that. Have to wait and see it. But yeah, I'd say Arsenal have a chance, but I don't think we'll win it. But yeah, going back on the City game now. But yeah, this City game, let's move to the look ahead bit now because the City game is massive on Sunday. Obviously, like I said, so like they're playing on Thursday, so Arsenal gonna have a bit of advantage there. Obviously, we played last night, so we're gonna have a bit of a rest and more training to work on getting ready for this game on Sunday. So that works in Arsenal's favour a little bit. But I think this game's going to be a tough game. I'm not going to lie. Yes, cool. We put Arsenal right now, how everything's going. Whoops. What did I just do? That's fine, chat. Don't worry. That's fine. Whoops. I thought I just wrote something. No. But yeah, like I'm saying, like, if you look at Arsenal, definitely the favourites to go into this game to win. The way how we're on right now. I feel like Haaland's always the danger threat. Like, I rate Haaland. I don't care. Like, that guy's is that guy's top quality. I said it for so long. He's top quality. No one can say he's not top quality. Haaland is top quality. Yes, I know he had a bit of a drop off last season. I get that. But every season he still comes up with goals. He still bags. That's what a bagsman does. That's what a striker does. You're meant to be bagging goals, and that's what he does. He still bags goals. Stuff like that. So, yeah, but I'm hoping, guys, in this game over the weekend, we can show up and have a very, very good performance. I want to see a very, very good performance going into this game. I really, really do. I want to see a fight this time, and I want to see a different performance. And like I said, hopefully over the weekend, if Eze does start left wing again, if that front three is still, like, Madueke is going to play again, Gyökeres is definitely going to play again. I think Eze will start again, but Ethan has to play this time. Now, I'm not joking, Otter. If you better start Ethan in this game because I know he's going to play Eze on the left wing. So I'm saying it from now. Ethan better start on Sunday. He better, because I don't want to see that midfield out there again. Moreno, Rice, and Zubimendi. That doesn't work. I've said it. Not everyone knows that in the Arsenal fan base. It's not obvious. That midfield just doesn't work. It doesn't click. It don't click. So it needs to be. Honestly, chat. It just has to be better, man. And that's my issue I've got here, because we cannot mess around in this game over the weekend. This is a serious game. We got to win, man. We want to keep up that momentum. We got Newcastle away next weekend as well, so that's going to be a very, very, very tough game as well. So James Park, that's been our bogey ground over the last few games there. Really lost there 1-0 last season. Season before that, I think we lost. Season before that, what was the score season before? I think we drew, I can't remember. I think we drew, if I can remember. I think we drew. Did we draw? Did we draw? I think we might have drawn, but yeah. Big up Aldi in the chat, man. Hopefully you're doing well, Aldi, my bro. Big up to you. Hopefully you're doing well, my brother. Big up to you, Aldi. Hopefully you're doing good, my bro. Big up to you. But yeah, we have to hope and wait and see, man. We gotta hope and wait and see what happens in it. We have to hope and wait and see. But yeah, chat. So like for me, it's just I just want to see a better performance against Man City. We got to win that game. Also, I agree with you. Arteta shouldn't play that midfield again. Arsenal must be more direct from the start. Facts, 100%. Of course we will. Facts. Like that's the thing about it. Like you just can't start that midfield. I just don't see where any of the connections and everything comes from that midfield. I don't know where Arteta thinks he's going to get the best out of that midfield if he plays them three together, because Zubimendi's not going to create. Rice won't create. He'll go for the ball and that. But a 10 is for creators. You've got to put a 10 in there to create. And we got Ethan on the bench sitting there yesterday. Like, I just don't understand it. And this is my problem why this manager, I don't think it's obvious that this guy's not the right guy. We all know this, apart from all the Arteta winners that are still backing this manager. But it's time to change. Like, he has to just learn to just do what's best for the team. And right now, if you don't have a 10, just put Ethan there. It's not that hard. It's generally not that hard. But I have to praise his decision. His substitutions were very spot on yesterday. Yeah, I've said that already. Like, you can praise his substitutions. Like, he did get it right there with the subs yesterday. But cool, he got that right. But still, it doesn't change the fact of the midfield, though. I just want to start seeing stuff different in that midfield, man. I just want to see difference. And we don't see that a lot of the time. I want a bit of. I just want something. Just give us something different. So, yeah, let's just hope and see if we can get something different, like in the game on Sunday. Let's see, man. Let's see. But yeah, obviously, I haven't predicted any score predictions yet. I'm just gonna wait till near the time. But yeah, the game's gonna be interesting, man. The game's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Aldi says, do you think Eze will start? Do you think Eze will still play on the left side or replace Odegaard in the number 10 role against City? It's going to be interesting because Arteta has a hard pick now. But I have this weird feeling. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I actually do think Eze still starts on the left. I feel like Arteta will keep him there. But I wouldn't be surprised maybe if Martinelli starts left wing now after what happened last night when he came on straight away. He scored. It took him 36 seconds to score. 36 seconds. Yeah. I think, yeah. I do think Eze starts on the left, but I'm saying this right now. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Martinelli starts. But if Martinelli does start, if the front three is Gyökeres, Martinelli, and Madueke, then the midfield three, hopefully, will have to be maybe Eze, Rice, Zubimendi. Yeah, obviously Calafiori I think will play. Gabriel Mosquera, Tim Burn, and David Ray. I think that would be the team that starts. That generally probably is going to be the team that starts. Like, let's be serious, it probably is. Adi says, I'll go crazy if Arteta plays Moreno there again with Zubimendi and Rice. Yeah, I am as well. I'm already peed off about it anyway. Like, it just doesn't work. We've seen it already. That system don't work. You can't play all of them, all three of them in the same midfield. It don't work. There's no chemistry. There's no link up there. Like, where on earth does this manager think all the chemistry and link up's going to come from with them three all playing together in the midfield? It makes absolutely no sense. If anything, how about this? If anything, yeah, it just damages the team and it damages the midfield. We know it damages the midfield, but that also damages the team as well. Because if you're looking at it, yeah. Hold up, chat. Sorry, let's just put. Stop dying on me while I'm live. So yeah. So yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah. So like, yeah, that midfield just can't happen again. It can't. I don't want to see that ever again. If Arteta goes that midfield again, I swear down, I'm done. I'm done. What's this? Adi says, Thierry said yesterday that Arsenal have the best squad in depth in Europe, and if we don't win anything, it will be very embarrassing. I would say Arsenal squad depth. I'd say, to be fair, I saw that as well yesterday. He said that on that thing, sports, on that, was it that CBS thing, sports, when it's Champions League. He's always on there with like, what's her name, Michael Carrick, and who else is on there? Carrick, Thierry Henry, and I saw it. CBS. Wait, let me see if I can get it up again. Hold up. Hold on, you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do, guys? Give me one sec. You know what I'll do? Are you on Instagram? And I'll do it like this. Hold up. I'm gonna hold on. Yeah, that's it. Jamie Carragher. Yeah, Kate. That's it. Kate. Where is it? I saw it yesterday. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, Michael Richards still. Yeah, here it is. You know I'm gonna look. It should be. I'm gonna do. Hold on. Let me go on my. Hold on. Give me one sec, chat. Let me share screen with you. Look, give me one sec. No, this is what Thierry Henry said yesterday. I saw it as well. I'm still live. You know what? Yeah, let's watch a few clips. No, hold on. Hold on. Share screen. Look. Cool. Here it is. Share screen. Look, Thierry Henry. Look. Wait, chat. Can you hear that?
Yeah. They're trying some new things with new players, but you have to win something. And I said it so many times. If you talk about what has been done recently,
you guys hear that? Let me know if
never
you can
gave
hear
you a
that.
trophy.
Can you hear
it's
it?
great,
Can you hear
but
it?
at one point you got to validate
Can
what
you don't
you're
hear
doing.
that in the chat? Can you hear that?
This year to win
I
something.
need some answers. Let me know if you can hear that. Yes or no?
You
Can you hear
talking
it?
league, you talking
Competition that you,
Champions?
whatever it is, you have to bring something. And I know people will talk about the title, but I do think that you can't write off Man City yet. They're trying some new things with new.
Okay, cool. So you can hear it. Cool. Let me just zoom out of this. Give me one sec. Just change the. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, but yeah, that's what Thierry Henry was saying. So like yesterday, just saying like Arsenal must win a trophy, must, and then obviously, I can't remember who said it now. One of them mentioned the Champions League, but Thierry was like, whatever. And you don't pick up any silverware. So, yeah, it's going to be so embarrassing if Arsenal do not win any silverware, because I swear down, if we don't win any trophy, I'm done. Yeah, Michael. By the way, I'm looking forward to the Gabriel vs Haaland duo again, though. Yeah, that's jokes, man. Them two over the last few seasons now, the last 2 seasons now, their battle's been interesting between them two. Yeah, kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, so like, yeah, trophies must be delivered, man. Yeah, that's the priority anyway going into the season, and even last season as well. The priority before again, but this season we better win trophy. We better win something this season. Like, there's no excuses. We better win a trophy. You know, but Arsenal can't go out there and win a trophy. There's no excuses. There's no excuses, chat. Yeah, no excuses. And I'm not gonna sit and say, oh, maybe Arsenal this, Arsenal that. Trophies must be delivered this season. Trophies is a must. Trophies is a must. It's a must. And if you see any Arsenal fans that say, oh, trophy's not enough, we still need more. No. Trophy is a must this season. There's no excuses now. Arteta has spent all this money. It's time to deliver. And he should have delivered last season. He should have. There was no excuses last season. But this time, there's no excuses this season again. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. No one can come on here and say, oh, Terrell, you're chatting. You're waffling. I'm not waffling. I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking facts, chat. I really, really am. And it's the fact. And you know what's mad, yeah? You'll still have some people in the Arsenal, in the fan base still say, oh, Arteta needs more time. And stuff like this. He's got us challenging again. He's brought us to he's brought the challenging days of Arsenal Football Club. I've said this already, and listen, you'll get called negative, you're a fake fan, but you know, leave these people, like let them people just get, like, at the end of the day, yeah, they can call you a fake fan, but all right, cool. But I guarantee you, I obviously this already, the people that call like us content creators like fake fans and that, or like and also the people, all these people, yeah, in the fan base that call you a fake fan, support manager, all these Arteta winners, yeah. How many games have they been to? Yes, cool. Maybe a lot of them have been going for a few years, yeah. But the funniest thing about our fan base is that how everyone in the fan base, like half of the Arsenal fan base, not everyone, it's half of the fan base, but how half the fan base is so divided and also much protection over this manager. There's still some Arsenal fans that still want him to stay. There's still Arsenal fans that this guy is like their father to them. Like Arteta's like, it's like yeah. All these Arteta winners is like Arteta's children, and they just obviously they just listen to him whatever he says. Like whatever play, like it's just mad how our fan base is as a football club. It really is, chat. It's actually insane. It's mad. It generally is. It's crazy, and I don't like. I've said this already before, and if the fan base does not, I don't know when it's going to change, but if the fan base does not come together or just demand what's best for the football club, we're just never going to succeed, because with certain football clubs, like look at Real Madrid, for example. Real Madrid, yeah, top giant club, biggest football club in the world, 15 Champions Leagues. Also don't even have one. We can't even chat to Real Madrid. Yes, we beat them, but we can't even chat to them. Yes, they've never beaten us before. We've seen that record, how they've played Arsenal, Man City 3 times, and they've never beaten us. It was a bit funny when I first saw that, but that's mad. But still, you think Real Madrid would care about beating Arsenal when they have 15 Champions Leagues? Get out of here, man. They won't care. Like, it's the facts, innit? But you see that fan base over there at Real Madrid, they demand trophies and stuff. Like, if you actually look at their fan base at Real Madrid, biggest club in Spain, biggest football club in the world, yeah, they literally own that football club. The fans, because the fans, if something's not working, they will make sure that manager gets out of here as soon as possible, because their fan base, yeah, wants to win, and that's a real football club, Real Madrid. Like, look at their stadiums, are beautiful stadium for like beautiful European nights. Obviously, they've won leagues over the years, but their club recently is made for winning Champions League. Like, that's their heritage. The Champions League is literally Real Madrid's son. That's their son. 15 times. Real Madrid, yeah, is their son. Yeah. But going back to the fan base thing, yeah, like if you look at Real Madrid, they demand success. If something's not working at the club, the fans will call it out. They'll go mental, that fan base over there in Madrid. And I like Real Madrid. I have a lot of respect for Madrid. Yeah, a lot of respect for Madrid. I like Madrid. They're very obviously biggest club in the world. Like I always rate Madrid. Last season, yes, they had a downfall. And we beat them. I was happy when we beat them. Of course, I'm happy. We beat Real Madrid. It's my team won. So obviously, I'm going to be happy. But it was the way how we done it, the way how we beat them in the 2 legs and stuff like that. But at the same time, right? Yeah, if you look at their fan base compared to our Arsenal fan base, yeah, the whole Real Madrid fan base is all in one. There's no like this, like you have cool, but they're always together with the Arsenal fan base. Like right now, half like Arteta out is over here, Arteta in is over here. There's no like all this divided into one, like a whole big come together. Let's all reignite together in the fan base. There's none of that. You can't do that over here because half of this fan base all have some love fest for Mikel Arteta. There's some love fest going on. There's a love fest going on for Mikel Arteta, and it's crazy. It's mad chat because you can't just simplify certain stuff that, you know, football is. In football, you have football clubs, yeah, but all football clubs, yeah, yes, some football clubs, some fans have set the highest standard. With me, yeah, I'm Arteta out. I'm an Arteta out. And I put Arsenal on the high scale because we're still Arsenal Football Club. We're still a bigger club. Yes, we're not bigger than Man United or like Real Madrid or stuff like that, or even like Bayern. Obviously, they got the Champions League. Like, we're not. We're just not. Like, it's mad. So when I bring up the whole fan base thing, because I'm speaking the truth, it's a fact. So yeah, like Arsenal's fan base, our fan base can never. I don't know when it's gonna happen when all the fan base will come together and we'll all like pull it out as one. Like, while Arteta is here, you're not going to see all the whole Arsenal fan base, every single person be Arteta out. You're always, while this manager's here, we're always going to have Arteta inners, and it's a shame because, like, if they could see what we can see that this manager, like, I don't know what they see in this manager, but they must be seeing something that Mikel Arteta is going to bring. So yeah, they're seeing it. So yeah. Adi says, what do you think about Mosquera's performance yesterday? Oh, he was brilliant again yesterday. He's so good, by the way. Like, honestly, I never knew much about him from Valencia. I don't watch Valencia stuff like that. I barely watch the Liga like that. The only time I watch the Liga games, yeah, is like if, like, I don't know, maybe Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, El Clasico. I'll watch them type of games, but I don't really watch like Valencia's, your Real Sociedad's or anything. I don't watch like them. I never knew nothing about Christian Mosquera. I just heard, obviously, I just saw a lot of people saying, and even my friend, one of my boys, he told me how good he was. Yeah, so like he liked him as well. But he's come to the Premier, and do you know why I realized he was causing? Someone else said it. I was watching what's his name, Ty from Never a Foul, Ty Sports, because Ty Sports has his own channel now. Go subscribe to Ty. He was live with Roms yesterday, and Roms made a good point. Yeah, on Ty's show, because I was watching their show yesterday. Yeah, in the evening yesterday, and Roms made a good point. Obviously, Roms is a Liverpool fan, right? Yeah, big up to Roms as well, and go show Ty some love. Yeah, go subscribe to his channel, Ty Sports. But yeah, Ty said on their show yesterday on his channel, yeah, that was like what did he say again? No, it was not Ty. It was Roms. Roms said, you know how I knew how this guy was good? Because when he came on at Anfield, when Saliba had to come off and he come on, Mosquera, he handled the pressure. Like, did you see how cold he played against Liverpool? And when I was watching that game, when Saliba obviously came off, I was annoyed. And when we bought Christian Mosquera, I was like, come on, obviously, I was happy for him. He made his first Arsenal appearance in the Prem. I was like, cool, let's see what he could do. Passed the test. He was brilliant. He was winning his headers, getting in there. I'm seeing some rumors that apparently everyone's calling him now the baby Rudiger. Bro, it's crazy. The baby Rudiger is a mad one still, but it's actually mad. But Christian Mosquera, right, you got to big him up because he's coming to this club, and right now he's been brilliant. Yesterday he was good. Kept a clean sheet. Forest, he was brilliant, excellent, next to Saliba. And, like, he's just proven the fans, all of us, time and time again. So, yeah, whoops. I didn't finish reading that comment. So, yeah, but, yeah, big up to Christian Mosquera, man. He's doing well. So, yeah, like I said, I thought Christian Mosquera was good yesterday. I did. And so was Gabriel. Yeah, so what do you think about Christian Mosquera's performance yesterday? I have to give him credit. He's been the most consistent player so far. Yeah, you could say that as well. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Yeah, good point. We have to change our mentality, our standards and our ambitions. We must leave a legacy that this club has to achieve great things every season. Facts, Audi, facts. But that's the thing. Stuff like that won't happen because the whole fan base is divided into two. Like when we're not united. Like we're not united. Like not like I'm not like obviously we're not united. Like the whole fan base is not united into one. It's not the whole like half of the fan base is just like different. It's like cool. Like let me use AFTV for example. Yeah, let's big up to Robbie and big up to everyone. Yeah, big up to everyone from AFTV. Big up to them because they're doing their thing on their channel and stuff like that. They're making their money from it. And big up Robbie, everyone. Big up the AFTV crew. Yes, some of the things that don't come out their mouth sometimes on their channel, you can disagree with it because I know half of this fan base as well do not like AFTV, but this fan base will never get along because let me tell you for example, yeah. There's a clip on TikTok of some guy cussing Robbie out when Robbie, obviously, when they're doing outside the Emirates and obviously they got the massive crowd around them as well, stuff like that when they're recording their fan cams and match reactions and stuff outside the ground. And when they do it in the studio as well, when they're doing the watch longs and stuff, yeah. But outside the ground, yeah, obviously there's a clip on TikTok of some guy cussing out saying like, what did he say? He cussed out Robin and everyone, and then after everyone's getting on to him saying that why didn't you make a channel and all this crap, and like he's cussing out Robbie saying AFTV can F off or like or something like F off our Arsenal, like this club, all this crap. Like I get it, yeah. Some people cool. I feel like in life, yeah, a lot of the abuse here, you don't have to just give it to people. Yes, you might not like what they say, but they're doing their job. They're making a living of what they're doing. Like, you got to respect it. Robbie's doing his thing. He's making his money. He's living his life. He's doing good things, man. But you don't have to abuse him, man. You don't need to cuss him out, say, Robbie, you this, you that. Like, there's no need for it. If you don't like AFTV, just don't watch them or just don't say nothing to them. Like, I just feel like sometimes abuse is just... It's just mad. Sometimes I just feel like it doesn't have to. Just don't say nothing. That's what it is. But yeah, it's cussing them out, and then obviously Arsenal fans are saying like, "What was it?" Like I said, you gotta make a channel. The guy's like, "Oh, why would I make a channel?" Like, you guys are just feeding into Robbie's like BS and all this crap. Like, it's mad, but. The thing is about it, yeah, cool. Like I said, if you don't like AFTV, then why are you here? Why was he there shouting? Because he clearly wants to be around it and see what's going on. So, yeah, but like I said, I'm just using that as an example. That's why the fan base won't come together as one. It ain't gonna happen. Aldi says, I'm going now. Thanks for the stream, Terrell. Take care. See you in the next stream. Yeah, big up to you, Aldi, my bro. Appreciate you for being in here. Love, my bro. Big up to you, Aldi, man. Big up to you. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, my bro. Big up to you, Aldi, man. But, yeah, like I'm saying, so, like, there's no togetherness in the fan base. So like that's what I'm saying. So for me, I don't think there will ever be a time where we see maybe Arsenal fans come together as one. I don't see it because where am I going to see that Arsenal fans literally coming together as one? Does anyone here believe that's ever going to happen? No, I don't. I don't see a time where our fan base might all of a sudden everyone's Arteta out. Not everyone's going to be Arteta out. Why this manager's here? Yeah. There's going to be half Arteta outers and half Arteta inners. We're not going to be on the same page. We're not, because guess what? That's what Arsenal is right now. This is our fan base. Like, I've said it already, yeah. Yes, cool. And Ralph, I said it. I agree with it. I already said it, yeah. Arsenal, we have one of our fan base is one of the most deluded fan base I've seen. Like, our fan base is deluded. We got to be honest. We do have a deluded fan base, but not everyone in the fan base. But yeah, our fan base is literally deluded. We are like. Half of the stuff that I see Arsenal fans say is just crazy. It's mad. And I don't agree with it. I personally don't agree with it because I'm still seeing Arsenal fans obviously come with chest, say we're going to win the league, we're going to do this. You're seeing Arsenal fans show a bit of chest saying we're going to win the Champions League. It's not going to happen. We're not good enough. How are we going to... So people are telling me we're going to win the Premier and the Champions League under Mikel Arteta. It's not going to happen. But some people say they're just doing it for views, doing it for the money, doing it for this, for that. Like, bro, just admit, sometimes in football, it's life. This don't work, bro. It's not gonna work. We're not winning the league. We're not winning the Champions League. We're not good enough. Yes, we got the squad. I think we can. I think we got the squad. I do think we can win it. We got the squad too. But I just don't think we're gonna pick up any major trophies under this manager. That's what I think it is. You just gotta be honest with it sometimes. It's about being honest with what you see, and it's the facts. I don't really see nothing changing, really. I've got to be honest, guys. I don't really see nothing being changed and all of this stuff. So the thing about it is, like, people need to understand that where I'm trying to come from is that I'm trying to tell you guys, listen, Arteta, he's got he's got us back to challenging and stuff like that. I've said it already. He's got us back to challenging and competing. Got us involved in the title race and stuff like that, but we haven't got over the line yet. We should have won the league in the 22-23 season. We should have won it that season. Never should have bottled it. You were 8 points clear with like 6 games to go. Games to go. How long it was? 8 points clear, and we bought it from there. And then ever since then, City won the league. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, and I said this already. I said this on the stream a while ago. When Arteta gets sacked, yeah, everyone that's Arteta in is, yeah, watch the next manager come in, yeah, and they're not going to back him. They're going to put pressure on him. Watch all the Arteta in is, yeah, put the pressure on the new manager. Watch. They're going to put pressure on him because they won't give him time. Because it's Arteta, he deserves time. But when it's another manager, you think they're going to give him time? Watch. I'm telling you this right now. Half of this fan base will put that pressure, but half of us are like, when the next manager comes in, of course we're going to give him time. But if it's not working, if he goes like 3 seasons in a row, the next manager, whatever it is, without the style of play is not good enough, we're not progressing up and stuff like this, then I will stop calling it out. But of course, whoever the next manager is, I'm hoping that it's a manager that can coach with a CV, stuff like this. So I'm not gonna say put pressure on the next manager. You've got to give the next manager time. And there was a thing that I heard. Where was it? And I've seen, like, I think I've seen someone say it before. I think it was on Monty's channel on Big Six Bands. But not just that. I've said it as well. I've said it one time as well. This is ages ago on a stream. Maybe from like last season or somewhere like that. I've said as well, Arsenal, you know what Arsenal need to do? Arsenal need to find their Jurgen Klopp. I know that might sound mad, yeah, but Arsenal need to find a manager that's there, like Jurgen Klopp, where you manager, they know how to coach and coach the best of them. Like, Arsenal needs something like that, you know. We bring in a top manager, and whoever that is comes in, does well, makes Arsenal successful over the next few seasons. We win trophies in that. That's what Arsenal need to find. But I don't think that's going to come anytime soon. But we definitely need to find a solution. What's going to happen over the next few years at Arsenal Football Club? Because over the next few years, Arsenal Football Club is never going to change. Like, guys, let's be honest, yeah. What stuff do you think is going to change? Like, Arteta's not, like, in the next 5 years, let's be honest, in the next 5 years, Arteta's not going to be here. Like I said, I do personally think it's his last season here because I don't believe he's going to win nothing this season. I hope we win something. We need to win a trophy. But I've said this already. Do you know why? I think maybe Arsenal could go far in the Carabao Cup or probably the FA Cup. We've got the squad to even compete in all competitions. But do you know why I don't think we'll get over the line? It's because of this manager. He's holding us back. And I've said it already. I do think already this season's going to be his last season. I think he gets sacked at the end of the season. And we've seen the meeting already over the summer towards, you know, a few. I think it was 2 weeks ago when the news came out about Josh Kroenke had a meeting with Arteta about Silverwater. Success must be delivered this season. But when I saw the news about that, I was a bit annoyed because I'm saying, why is there only a meeting about this now? We've had all these seasons under Mikel Arteta, and it's only now there was a meeting about success only for this season. Where was the meeting like last season, stuff like that, or the season before? Like, it's mad. Football's just up and down. We just see other different sides of stuff like that. So, yeah, chat, man. But for me, like I said, like going back on the fans thing as well, like on the fan base situation. That, like I said, I just don't think I don't know when we're going to see the fan base divided in one. Yeah, growing football, and like let's bring up women's football for example. Look at the way how the Arsenal women's play. Look at how Renee gets her players to play. Look at the way they play football. Yeah, they won a trophy last season. They won a European trophy. The Arsenal women's won the Champions League last season. Yeah, they got over the line. And that's the difference between Renee and Arteta. Renee's a winner. She gets over the line. Arteta can't do it. She's just a real coach, yeah? And look at the way how Arsenal play football. The girls, look at the way how they play. Brilliant football. Like, I do watch a few WSL games, of course, because my favourite Arsenal, I've got a few favourite Arsenal women's players. I love Russo. That's my striker out there. And I love Leah Williamson. I've said it already. Russo is the Arsenal women's Gyökeres, yeah? A Bagsman, and then obviously Leah Williamson is the Arsenal women's Gabrielle. That's their Gabrielle. Number 6, yeah, that's their Gabrielle, and stuff like that. So, yeah, Olivia Smith as well. She's cold. I like Olivia Smith. But yeah, big up to the ladies, man. They're doing well within the WSL. Hopefully they go and win it this year. Hopefully they win the WSL. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie. Chelsea in the WSL, man. They just keep winning it, man. So like, but hopefully Renee and the girls can win it this year. But yeah, fingers crossed they do. But yeah, like I said, you look at the way how the women's play. Look at the way Renee sets her team up. Brilliant football. There's patterns of play, style of play. They know what the game plan is. Like, they get coached very well and stuff like that. So they're a very good football team. So yeah, they know what they're doing, and like there's no issues and stuff like that. Like, everyone gets on well there. You see that Katie McCabe and Chloe Kelly have a good friendship there, good bond there. Them two are like besties now. So that it's and the whole of Arsenal is like a family anyway. From the men's team to the women's team, it's all like united to one. So like, yeah, but like I said, so for me, yeah, that's the difference between like different clubs, because like with certain clubs you got different fan bases that would demand and stuff like that. But with Arsenal, yes, you got the Arsenal fans that would demand, but then you got Arsenal fans that would just tell you guys, oh, back the manager and stuff like this. And this is why there's going to be issues in this fan base if Arteta doesn't go, because the issue is that, yeah, everyone's still going to tell you to back the manager, stuff like this. Arteta, yeah, I wanted Arteta sacked at the end of last season. I did. I said it to you guys. Arteta needs to go, but I knew we weren't going to sack him. I've accepted that he's here already this season, but it's going to be a long season, man. And come the end of the season, yeah, I'm going to say this again. When we hit May, come May, yeah, next year, when we hit May, because remember the World Cup's next year as well. So it's a lot of these players, yeah, obviously it's a lot of players. It's a long year for them as well, because World Cup next year, next summer, long season for them this season, and obviously a lot of players going to obviously want to be playing football to make sure they get picked for and selected for the World Cup next year. So like, it's going to be interesting, and I've said it already. Come May, yeah, we better hope that Arteta picks up trophies, because, like I said, I'm keeping a close eye in the cup competitions. I'm going to be looking at how we play, because I've noticed over the past few seasons the way how we just get knocked out of like Carabao Cups, FA Cups. I just find it too easy. Like last season, yeah, losing to Man United, yeah, but just embarrassing. Getting knocked out by them in the FA Cup was crazy. Mad thing. Disgrace. And it's got to be better. We need to start seeing better soon. So it's got to be better, man. It's generally got to be better. I want to start seeing different patterns of play and stuff like that, but it's not going to change under the Mikel Arteta. That's the issue that we got, guys, here, man. But yeah, City over the weekend. Let's wait and see what happens. We'll talk about that on the preview on Friday and stuff like that. But yeah, there has to be a difference of expectation going into this season from the fan base, and it's going to be the same thing. Like I said, you're always going to get, while Arteta's here, you're going to keep getting the same amount of fans say support the manager, back him. He's good enough. He's gonna win us. He's gonna bring us trophies. He's in phase 6, so back the manager. Give him your full support. I've tried to back the manager. But I can't do it. I made it clear I can't do it. He's not giving me any, because like when I'm looking at the way how he gets knocked out in cup competitions, it just shows you he's not the manager to get us over the line. I feel like, yeah, what I've looked at, what we've seen from Arteta so far, Arsenal. Yeah, he's like, I think, yeah, obviously. He learned under Pep, but I think he thinks he's that manager. I think he feels like he's a Pep Guardiola type manager. He feels like he could do this with players. Like, look at the way how he inverts players, puts them in different positions and stuff. Like, he thinks he's Pep attacking. Like Pep done. Remember in the treble season when they put John Stones in the midfield? It was crazy. John Stones got put in the midfield and he was cooking there. John Stones, you know, he played him in the midfield, and Pep can do stuff like that because Pep is a genius. Pep's a smart guy. Pep's a genius, like it's mad, and that worked as well. He put John Stones in the midfield in the treble year. It was mad, and he was cooking there. It was mad. It really was crazy. So, yeah, it really was mad. I'm not gonna lie. And like with Arteta as well, like I feel like, yeah, if a club wanted to, you know, like who said it in my chat the other day, Mustafa, big up Mustafa. That's always here. You guys probably know him. He's always in the chat on Never a Foul as well. Stuff like that. Big up Mustafa. But yeah, he was in my chat. Yeah, Mustafa. He was on my stream on my video the other day, and he said in the live chat, he would take Arteta, yeah, like to like rebuild the squad, and like he would probably get us back to challenging. I said, fair enough, yeah. I think if teams want to get back to challenging and like build a squad, I think Arteta maybe could do that, but I wouldn't risk him being your long-term manager. If it was long-term and you're looking at Arteta, it's a huge mistake. Don't look at Mikel Arteta as your long-term solution manager, because it's not going to work. Some of the issues that's I don't think he's going to fix all of it. So like for me, it's just not going to happen. If I see clubs, if like I don't know, after Arsenal, I don't know where Mikel Arteta gets his next job. He might go manager in Spain. We don't know, but I don't know if he gets I don't know if he's going to go to another big club. I generally don't see it. Like plus I don't even know what club will take him anyway. Like after Arsenal, yeah, I'm going to be surprised in the future what club is going to take Mikel Arteta, because that's what I want to see after Arsenal. Yeah, whenever if he leaves or gets sacked, whatever, it's going to be interesting to see what his next job is. Very, very interesting, because on his CV right now is a bottled league title that he bottled in the 22-23 season. Finished second 3 in a row. 1 FA Cup, 2 Community Shields. The Community Shields don't count, so only 1 trophy in the last 6 years. In the last 5 years. Yeah. So, yeah, nothing really to show for it, really. Nothing. So, like, it's on his CV right now. There's no left, right, straightforward answer with Mikel Arteta. And no one can sit here and say, oh, he's done this, he's done that. And like last season in the press conference, he counted Community Shields. They said you've only won 1 trophy. He was at 3, actually. He was at the Community Shields as well. Brother, you okay? Community Shields is a trophy. Get out of here, man. It's a joke team, man. It's a joke team. But people, I appreciate you guys for watching me over this last hour and 3 minutes of the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Get me to 600 subs. We're on the road to 600 subs. And like I say every single time, after that, 1K was soon incoming. 1K soon. We're gonna get there soon. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Terrell TV, all 3 socials, man. It's been a good show, people, man. I might be back later on tonight. Maybe I'll see. I'll be live again. Hopefully this time I'll actually get up on time, and I want to try stream. Obviously, I might go. I probably will be live in the morning if I can. But if I'm not live in the morning, I might be live tomorrow in the afternoon or something like that. But I might be back later on tonight. But yeah, big up to Godfrey. Just pulled up, man. Big up to Terrell, bro. Big up to you, Godfrey. How you doing? Hey, Godfrey, we're fighting the stream, like, because I'm literally about to end it now. I've been live for the last hour and 4 minutes now. Telling me about the game last night, Godfrey, bro. I'd love to get your takes on the game, my bro. How did you feel about the Arsenal game, Godfrey, my bro, last night? Listen, that game stressed me out last night, but I can't lie. Martin and Trossard, when they came on and got those goals, I could breathe again. I could breathe. They actually saved us yesterday. We were shocking yesterday in that first half. Arsenal actually shite in that first half, but then obviously in the second half we started to wake up a bit. Super subs came on. Yeah, we won the game, and that's all I care about. I don't care. We won our first Champions League game. I'm happy. We move forward now. And against City, we need a better performance. We better win that game against Man City. We better win. So yeah, we better win over the weekend. But yeah, people, I'm gonna end it there. Like I said, I might be back later on tonight, but I don't know yet. I might be back. I don't know. We have to wait and see. But if I'm not back later on tonight, I should be live again tomorrow. But yeah, preview on Friday. Look out for that. And then preview on Friday as well. Let me just get through the last comments right in the stream. Godfrey says, it was rubbish, but glad we got the 3 points. Trossard and Martinelli saved us. They played well. Yeah, when they came on, they actually did. They actually did play well as well. But yeah, Trossard, again, like I've said it already about Trossard. He's a clutch guy. Like this is what he does since we signed him as well. Clutch player, man. He comes off the bench. He's clutch. Yeah, Christian Mosquera, what a signing he's been. What a signing. He's quality, man. He's very, very good. Christian Mosquera is quality. Mosquera is quality, man. He is Godfrey. I agree with you 100%. Like, he's just what a signing, man. Like, I didn't know he was going to be this good. Like, and I didn't even know anything about him before Valencia. I heard of him, but I didn't watch Valencia. I knew about Christian Mosquera, but I don't watch La Liga like that. So I didn't know anything about Christian Mosquera. I just heard about the good things and stuff. But yeah, I heard about how good he was from that, from people, but I didn't know he was this good. And like, now that I'm seeing him watching now play for my club, I'm like, obviously we got a lot of defensive options as well. So when it comes to like rotating the cup games and stuff like that, Mosquera, we're gonna see a lot. But yeah, Mosquera, honestly, he's brought joy to the Arsenal fan base already. He's so good, man. Madueke end product was poor. He does well to beat the fullback, but need more. Yeah, his end product is not that good. We saw it at Chelsea as well. He'll beat his man, but his end product is not all that. So yeah, but big up to Godfrey, everyone that pulled up in the stream. Big up to everyone, Aldi as well. Big up to everyone. I'm out. People, take care. I'll see you on the next one. What's this? But yeah, we go again on Sunday. Yeah, we go again on Sunday. Man City. Hopefully we win. But yeah, take care, people. Hit the like button, subscribe on your way out. And yeah, I'm out, people. Love for the love. Peace, but out. Love in a bit.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.
I'm done, man. I'm done. Take care, man.
We can beat Chelsea.
You wallahi piss off, man. Piss off at this house. Piss off! Get out, man! Stop mocking it now, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. This is a serious situation here. Are you just joking around, bro?
Same to last season.
No, shut up.
No.